We don't speak English. You may hear English, but what is coming is beyond English. It's called spirit and life. Not because we are apostles, but because we are born of God. Number 3, trigger of power. Oh my God. Oh my God. Precious Lord, we don't have time. The top trigger of power is consecration. When power comes on your life and that power is genuine, that power will begin to place demands on you. And there are 6 consecrations that power will place on you. Number 1 is prayer. Prayer is like refinery. Those of us who understand chemistry, you know that the crude oil is a black liquid. It has no value as crude, but when you expose it to fire, something happens. At different boiling points, the crude, different components will start changing into gas, and they will start coming out. Power is a component of your spirit. The refinery you subject yourself to for power to come out is called prayer. That's why the Bible said, building up yourself upon your most holy faith. It says, praying in the spirit. In James 5:16, it said, the effectual prayer, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. It said, he maketh tremendous power available. If you want to release power from your spirit, the consecration of prayer is a must. You try what I teach you and see if your life is the same in 1 month. Come and tell me I'm fake. I don't teach people philosophy. I tell you truths of scripture. I back every word with revelation. When you pray, something happens to your spirit. You come alive. Oh, there are dimensions of God that are locked. Expose it to the heat of prayer and see the way your life will open up. The way it begins is that you may not even know. You come to a place, somebody is sick, you touch the person, and they will tell you later that that person is now okay. Even you won't know what happened. When it now becomes consistent, that's when you will discover that something has been leaving you. When Jesus prayed, the Bible says virtue went out of him and healed the people. Prayer releases power. Number 2 consecration for power is brokenness. When you find those who carry genuine power, they are humble. In fact, God will humble them to put power on them because they have become like explosives. If they are angry, something can go wrong. If they speak carelessly, something can go wrong. So in order for God to give them great power, God will break them, so that when the power comes, it will not be for self, it will serve God's purpose. The Bible said in James 4:6, it said, if you humble yourself, God will give you more grace. Part of the component of grace is power. If you study Psalm 51:17, the Bible said the sacrifices of God, they are a contrite heart and a broken spirit. When you see a proud man, he has no power. What he's doing is manipulation. That's why people will tell you, turn around, turn around. If you turn, won't you fall? You will lose balance. The fluid in your ear will shake, you will fall. That's not power. Real power casts out devils. Real power heal the sick. Real power change circumstances. Real power transforms men. That's not gimmick. The results will be too glaring for you to deny. But the men who carry real power, they are broken. See, some of you will leave this conference, God will start teaching you the way of brokenness. Somebody will offend you, you'll be waiting for the person to say sorry. God will tell you, go and apologize. You will die. You will ignore it when you go to pray. The moment you go high, the picture of the person will now come. Apologize. That's why Jesus said, if you take an offering to an altar and your friend has an ought against you, he didn't say you have against the person, because you don't have the right to have. He said if the person has an ought against you, he said leave your sacrifice, because to obey is better than sacrifice. He said go and make peace before you come and give sacrifice. Some of us can't see power because we are praying in capital letter tongues with arrogance and pride, with malice and bitterness. And so at the end of the day, we become prayer champions that are without power. And that's why the trophy of prayer in our generation is sweat. When people finish praying, they snap them and they stand like this. The whole suit is wet and they are walking. Meanwhile, those who came with headache, they still had headache. Those who came with tumor still had tumor. Those who are smokers are still smokers. We are making a mess of ourselves.